Hi everyone, Cendril here. Welcome back to Legend of Legaia. As we will now head to the next land now that the Drake Kingdom is completely freed from the mist. With its mist generator destroyed. We get new music, which is awesome. It's appropriate, it fits really well. Like we're moving on, we've freed this land, we're continuing the adventure, we're heroes here. Alright. Spirit. Let's go head splitter, I guess. And we'll get through these battles. Our next destination is right in front of us. We're going to be heading to the Wind Cave. That's right above us, and we're going to be heading through there to New Lands. Nice, Noah. With that, we'll be facing new enemies. We'll find new Seru and get kind of its own plot line. Gonna swing. Sure, we'll use the raw Seru, why not? You're done. These enemies should not stand up to you now. They can still do damage, and that's something you're gonna notice throughout the game. The enemies will always be able to do at least a little bit of damage to you and can wear your party down. What changes is just how much damage you take and how much damage you do back and how fast you can get through the battle. It's not like a lot of other RPGs where eventually you end up taking almost nothing. Here, enemies can always wear you down and pose some threat. Now that the mist is gone, we can see completely into the ancient cave. There's this guy. How do you do? I am the old wizard. Now that the mist has amazingly disappeared, I was just waiting for a customer. Welcome to my shop. I have everything and anything for the right price. Come on into the back. Why did I add that little bit? Well, why don't I show you the price for the stuff he has here? He sells powerful weapons very cheap. Remember he said that very cheap part. We have almost 6,000 gold. For half of it, we could get a fighter claw for Noah. Now it is quite the upgrade attack power-wise. Hopefully you grab the short sword because it's expensive. There's also Crimson Nails. If you don't believe these are with the Platinum card. Crimson Nails, Survival Club, which you should already have, Battle Knife, which you should have better than. Ornament Seal, Saver Clothes, Boots. You have new defensive gear for Noah here. A green clip in green robe. Again, expensive. Tempest Shoes will also be an upgrade for Noah. And we can finally buy those power shoes for Gala that I've been putting off, you know, forever. Just because I have been. Things here are expensive. Now, what you can do is you can go through the cave, and you probably want to fight on the other side of the cave, because there'll be stronger enemies there, but you'll end up getting more cash from the fights. I'll end up doing that off screen. You can end up grinding for cash quite a bit in this game. Now, we're gonna have I'm just gonna kind of lay out what's gonna happen. That way you can make some decisions for yourself if you're playing along. In the next area, there's a dungeon we'll be going through that's kind of similar to Drake Castle. It's kind of a town. And there'll be a boss there, and it's a boss that can be pretty tough. after you beat it, though, there'll be a shop. What can you get at that shop? You'll be able to get some of the bigger stuff here, like the fighter claw, the equipment for Noah, and I think some equipment for your main character. But I don't think Gala has equipment there. I'm trying to remember, and I don't think so. For sure, you'll get Noah stuff there. And I think stuff for Vaughn, you know, the default name. But nothing for Gala. So if you haven't bought all of Gala's equipment, you really want to do so now. Which I will do that. And if you want to get the money to do this, to buy this stuff, you'll want to go, again, like I said, to the next area. I'm going to go ahead and buy the fighter claw. And Noah could equip that. And let's buy I'm gonna go ahead and buy the green clip because that's all I have the money for. Buy yourself something. No. Walk over here, and he quickly moves over to the inn. It's 150 gold per night to stay at the inn. Not a lot, considering what you'll be getting. How much money you'll be getting in the next place, if I remember right. There's some wisdom water there. There's some stuff we can grab here. A silver compass there. I think that's it. The thing you need to do is flip this switch, or pull this lever. By doing that, the door opens and you can actually move on. The reason you would never be able to move on, even if you wanted to, was because he's not going to open the door while the mist is still there. So there's that. Make sure there's nothing here. Alright. Moving on. Let's go this way. Let's take this path. I don't remember exactly the way through here. There we go. Found it. I'm gonna go check some of the other places. That's where you want to go. Yeah, over here there's a healing bloom. Okay. That's cool. Inside here. First customers in 10 years, I'm so happy. This is, we had the old wizard. Well, here's the old witch. Old water witch. Been in business here for 40 years. 10 years since I've had any customers. That's a long time. Run a store and an inn. You have to rest here, but don't worry. It's free this time. Because even if you say no... Stop talking nonsense, you have to stay. But thou must. So... you are forced to stay for free. Cendril, Noah. Where are we? Maybe dreaming? I have no idea. Maybe dreaming. Perhaps. But if this is a dream, it feels different from an ordinary dream. What's the matter? A voice! I hear a voice! Who is it? My mother! Sounds like my mother! No, I'm not your mother! My name is Hari. I inhabit a world between the dream world and the human world. I have a message for those in the human world.
and who are with the Rasiru. These are the true words of Rem. Go to Octum, the ancient yet eternal city far away in the heart of Sebricus. There, compassionate human beings will learn the true meaning of all dreams.
Okay, thank you.
Hari. Hari's gonna tell us what our dreams mean?
Cendril, I had that dream again. I guess we should find Hari.
Yeah, you're right, Cendril. Do you dream a lot?
Yeah, we sure do these days.
Oh, good, I dream a lot too. Dreams tell you about your future, you know? You want to learn how to tell the future from your dreams?
Yeah, sure, I'm intrigued.
Knew you were interested in dreams. Somewhere on the Sebricus Islands is a person who lives in a dream world. His name is Hari.
Guess where we want to go?
Hari! I know about Hari! Can Hari really tell you what a dream means? Yes, my grandma told me so. He's in Octum! Hari's in Octum, right? Octum? Sorry, I don't know much about the outside world. Oh. Cendril, I made up my mind. I'm gonna look for Hari. Cendril, will you help me find him?
First we must destroy the mist. No, of course I'll help you find them.
Good. So happy to think. I'm so happy. Thank you, Cendril.
Not having the period there threw me off. Alright, in. 150 gold per night. It's the exact same. Over here's the item shop, which is less item shop, but more accessory shop. I mean, there are items here, as you'll see. Door of Light, medicine, healing leaves. But this is mainly an accessory shop. Scarlet Jewel, which you already have one, increased upper defense by 20%. There's an Azure Jewel, which we already have, lower defense by 20%. Golden Compass, increased allies' rate of attacking first. Silver Compass, decreased rate of being ambushed by the enemy. So, better chance of first strike, less chance of getting back attack. We got the Silver Compass for free, so we have one of those. Everything here you can find or have already found, with one exception, and that's the Defender Chain, which increased rate of successful blocks. I believe this is the item that you never find in-game. Like, you never get a free one. Everything else you can get a free one of, including the Target Chain later. I think we find the Target Chain in the next area, actually. But if I remember right, you never find a Defender Chain. That stands out to me because I always thought it was really weird. So I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that right. Anyway, if you have some extra money to burn here, you can buy whatever accessories you want. You have the jewels, which increase defense against certain types of powers. Useful if you know you're going up against enemies that like to use a certain type of element. And of course, there's the Azure and Scarlet Jewel as well. I never have that much money. Like, we don't even have the money to buy all the equipment, much less an accessory. But if you just grind that much, or you just have that much cash, you can feel free to buy some accessories there. Oh, I think there's some stuff. Yeah, there's magic water there. Let me go through the barrels again. Just in case, okay?
Customers, wait! Don't go yet! You're my first customers in a long time. Can't let you go away empty-handed.
And we get 2 doors of wind.
Old witch, what's this? What? You don't know about Doors of Wind? Let's see, where do I start? It's an item that lets you fly anytime to a town you visited at least once. You can't use it in caves or inside a town, but many islands make up the Sebrucus Islands. Use the wind door to get around there. Thank you for your kindness. Oh, don't mention it. Good luck to you.
Thank you. So you get 2 Doors of Wind. It's just as the old witch said, the Doors of Wind will let you go to any town that you've visited before. It's kind of your quick travel. You teleport to another city. You get 2 to start with. You can buy more later. Useful if you ever want to go back and buy stuff from some other place that you left behind. These are if you just need to travel to someplace else really fast. Okay. Out here, there is mist, which means we will be fighting. And I'm going to take the trek to the next area, but then I'm going to end up fighting just outside here, maybe in the next area itself. Whichever kind of gives me the most cash. Oh, speaking of getting ambushed. Kabuki Rat and Hell's Trigger. It's just a fancier ostrich. Let's see. Cyclone. That. And that'll work. Tough Love. You're gonna do nothing. Now expect the enemies to have more HP here. Obviously, you're in a new area. But it still shouldn't be anything you can't take care of. We're gonna take this time to Spirit since it is. It's just gonna stand there. Attack. And there's the there's Noah's new weapon you can see. Pretty cool looking. It, you know, has much, the claws are lengthened out from the other weapon she had. So very cool. And that should do it for this fight. It's gonna get one more turn. There we go. $181, 133 gold. Not a lot of gold. As much as I remember. Let's keep moving on then. Your next destination is that town up ahead that you can see. Or is it this one? Maybe it's here.
Cendril, it's mist! Everyone's turned into monsters in the mist! Noah, it's a Genesis tree. I sent the Genesis tree.
That means we could save this town if we revived the Genesis tree.
I sense that the Genesis tree is somewhere in town. Someplace up high. How exciting! I want to go! I want to go to the high place!
Oh, brother. Welcome to Jeremy, land of the amazing Sky Gardens, Jeremy Tourist on board. Yep, this is where we want to be. Of course, the mist has turned everybody into monsters here. You will face level 2 Nidos here. That is pretty much all you will face here, actually. And there's one other enemy here. and it's actually a new Seru that you can get, you know, as a spell. Pyro Pummel, Nido. Now they're just gonna act. They're gonna act just like their lower level counterparts, if I remember right. They just are gonna have more HP and do more damage. That's all. Oh, that's a different move. Ultrasound. I don't think that does anything. It might confuse. I don't know. Again. Get a little extra damage in. Pyro Pummel. So if there's somebody that doesn't know Nido, you can get them here. And I think that's all you face out here. North, Sky Gardens. East, General Store. Northwest, Germain Tourist Hotel. Of course, the Sky Gardens is where you're going to want to go. But first, inside the shop, you can get a Phoenix. I think downstairs, I don't remember. Yeah, there's the target chain I was talking about. Ha! Which I don't think I ever went over. Target chain increases rate of successful hits. Means that they'll block less, I believe. That you're more likely to actually hit and not have it blocked. Somebody should take the ivory book. Gala can take it. As you can see, the Silver Compass has an A because that, where Poison Guardwood has an I, you can see. See it? A, I, because this, of course, goes for the whole party. Target chains, of course, individual. Because it's just decreased rate of being ambushed by the enemy. Well, of course, that would go for the whole party. But it's important to keep an eye on that because there are some things that do work for the entire party later that could be really useful. That's all that's there. Head over here. Nido and Spikefish. Okay, there's a Spikefish. I'll just attack. Begin! It's a shame that half of that attack misses. Oh, that hurt. Away. Okay, we'll have Gala attack again. Especially since Noah could use some AP. There's Propeller, we're used to that move. There we go. Now Gala knows Nido. Yeah, only 94 gold. Yeah, it's a pain. It always is for me anyway, is money in this game. Nothing here, surprisingly. Okay. Well, let's go across the bridge. I think I saw a path to the left. Ogre and the rat. Okay, there are way more enemies here than I remember. So what I'm going to end up doing is off screen, I am going to end up trying to get some money for equipment. And we'll see just what I can find money-wise, but I'll probably stay close to the cave, because I can't heal here. This looks like we're facing some of the same enemies, and they're not giving any more cash, the ones that are different. Unless this ogre gives a bunch of cash. Possible. Hey, now you won't do anything. Okay, good, I'm faster. Quit blocking! Good job, Gala. 145 gold. Okay, a little more, but still, you're gonna have to fight quite a bit to buy the equipment. Quite a bit. So just be prepared for that. Here's the end. Of course, you can't stay at the end, but maybe we can find something. Oh, there's a treasure chest. Power water inside. That's good. Check the barrels. Doesn't seem like anything. Can I get to that? No. I don't think I checked the... Check over here. I'm gonna make sure. Treasure chest is empty. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Now, we are going to... Well, I'm gonna end the episode. How about that? Oh, wait a minute. There's another building up here. I can get there. Guardian ring, okay. There's that. Piano player possessed by a Seru and playing a strange song. It's the song we're hearing now. I'm gonna say that's what it is. But thank all of you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I know not the just felt like the episode went by really fast to me. But just some new enemies here inside the tower, which we will climb. Inside there, we will see the new Seru we can get, and we'll try to get to the Genesis tree next episode. In between episodes, I'm going to fight and get some cash so we can upgrade Noah's equipment. And I'll meet you back here at the start of the next episode. Sound like a plan? Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a lot of fun. I'm Cendril 9. Remember to shoot the stars and take care, everyone.